This is gonna be more of a quick tip video on how to make a brush you guys see I use in my videos sometimes. Dame standard brush, which is standard in ZBrush but not in Nomad. I learned how to make this brush from Southern GFX. I'll link uh to the a link to the video in my description. But the difference between that and say a crease, um the crease around the crease, it drags the surrounding with it. um but the Dame standard brush, which you can use with by making it using the clay brush clone of it, um it does not drag the surroundings, which is more better fit for doing more on the sculpting side and more sharp crease, which as you can see, and you can see the difference right there. So when I bring it in close, you can see the difference clear as day, I would say. um so it's pretty quick and easy. In Procreate, you want to have a center, obviously. The black and white, the dot is going to be your focus point. You can do this in Procreate or any other drawing app. um have it centered, sharp edges. It's not softened or anything like that. um the dimensions I'm using, it really doesn't matter, but you want somewhere in the square size. You can see in the um pixels, 3000 by 3000. um Save it, and then we're gonna take it back to Nomad. And the first thing we're gonna do is clone the clay brush. Just hold, or I'm using the mouse, or right click, and you can see I'm using clone. Rename it to Dame standard if you want to, or something else, slicing brush if you want to call it. um then we're gonna click on the menu where we're gonna change the fall off. um and you want to bring the bottom in some, well, not like a little curve to it. If you click on the column row, the middle selection, and then on the middle of the side where it says system, where you see this little hill system, if you double click it, or the second time, it'll bring you closer to it, which is better, where you can be more accurate. And you can see you want to create a curve on top. And on the bottom, there's sphere and circle. You want to make sure you have the circle highlighted. It's going to give you a better result, more clear um, crease. Now we're going to head over to the stroke section. Very few things we're going to change. Um, the one, we're going to uncheck the adjustment space intensity. The stroke spacing, I just bring it down to 1%. The lazy rope stabilizer, 1%, I would say. And then the stroke smoothing, I change it down to 15. You can punch in a number or just drag the bar up to it. And then that should be it. Oh yeah, and also we're gonna bring in the alpha we created. Um, that simple, just small little dot. Um, and after that, I like to bring the intensity on the bar on the side. pretty up. I make sure the size is pretty small because you want that fine line uh to give you that cut. And also you probably want to make sure the little arrow where sub is highlighted or turned red, meaning for more of a taken away instead of uh adding on, I would say. And that's good for doing more certain type of details. um I use both for crease and the Dame standard, um depending on what type of detail I'm trying to do. But both are useful for what I like to do. uh but I hope you guys enjoy this tip. Hope it is useful. um Let me know in the comments. Please share and subscribe and like if you like it. And see you guys in the next one.